president of American Veterans for Equal Rights, which is a LGBT veteran service organization nationwide. We have members from World War II to Afghanistan, and we have chapters from New York to Hawaii. So we are a national organization, and we were working on the effort to lift the ban against LGBT service members. I was in college when I first came out. I grew up in the rural South. We really didn't know when I was growing up through the 60s and 70s what it was to be homosexual, to be gay. It wasn't until I was in college that I really began to understand that I was different from other people. And I didn't really know what it was. There were times when we would hear negative words about gay people, and but I didn't know that that's what I was. I just happened to find myself in the right place when the whole Don't Ask, Don't Tell issue was coming up in 1993 and 94. I lost that battle. I really thought that we were going to win.
I have asked the Secretary of Defense to submit by July the 15th a draft executive order which would end the present policy exclusion from military service solely on the basis of sexual orientation, and at the same time establish rigorous standards regarding sexual conduct to be applied to all military personnel.
So this is a picture of me with my partner Harry. We've been together for about 17 years, and Harry is also an activist. Harry and I met at Georgia Tech, where we were both employed at the time. I still work for Georgia Tech. Harry has moved on to another job. He came out only a few years before I had met him. He was involved with a social justice group, and that's when he first began to understand what the feelings were that he had. We met in 1995, the year before the Olympics were there, and we've been together ever since. I'm very proud of our relationship. Our families have come a very long way in accepting us as gay people, and we're very valued members of our families. He has a lot to do with the energy and the passion that I have for really creating a better world and a better country for all people, in helping our country live up to its promise of liberty and justice for all. Because really, we're a normal family like everyone else. We have parents, we have the same struggles, financially and otherwise, that other families have. I think, the country has changed a lot in regard to that. There are now kids in high school who understand what it is they're feeling and that they're different, and hopefully that it's okay. It's okay to be different. In fact, it may even be a blessing in some ways. And it's taken me a long time to reach a point in my own life where I can accept my homosexuality as a blessing. I can't imagine what my life would have been like had I not had the challenges of being a minority. To understand what it is to be a minority, and how people are treated differently, and how you rise to the occasion. So Major Alan Rogers was killed in Baghdad in January of 2008, and he is the first known gay casualty of any war in U.S. history. And we use this, what is called a soldier shrine, dedicated to Alan Rogers, to educate people about Major Rogers and his sacrifice to our country, and to tell people, to help educate people about the presence of gay, lesbian, and bisexual people, military service members in the military. There is tradition in the Army of the riderless horse, which is a symbol of an officer who has fallen in battle. And we had a horse in the Veterans Day parade a few years ago for Alan Rogers to remind people of the sacrifices that gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people have made to our country over the years, and also to remind them of the real cost of war and what we're talking about with the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Very, very excited to have been invited by the White House to attend that event and to be there. And it was especially exciting to be able to shake the President's hand that day and to thank him for his efforts on behalf of LGBT service members.
For we are not a nation that says, don't ask, don't tell. We are a nation that says, out of many, we are one. We are a nation that welcomes the service of every patriot. We are a nation that believes that all men and women are created equal. Those are the ideals that generations have fought for. Those are the ideals that we uphold today. And now it is my honor to sign this bill into law.
So this is a picture of me at the signing ceremony in December 22nd of last year, when President Obama signed the Repeal Act. I was able to get the President's autograph on a picture that I had with me, and I also was able to get his pen. After he signed the picture, I asked him if I could have the pen as a memento, and so he gave me that pen, which I have in a special case over there. This is actually Colonel Margaret Kammermeyer in the background here, who was also there, and so that was a very special day for a lot of us who had been working for a very long time to see the end of this policy, and we were very grateful for the President. He kept his promise. He got the repeal done, and that was a really very exciting event for me to attend, and a very happy day for people in the military and veterans who've been working for the repeal of that policy for a very long time, and it was a great and exciting thing. I lost that battle, had to fight now for almost 20 years, but ultimately we took that defeat and changed it into a victory, and I really think that it's a victory for our country as well, because I do believe that it is our destiny to become the most diverse culture in the history of the world, where people who are different can live next door to each other, can work together, can worship together, can serve in the military together, and realize that our differences can make us stronger. We are stronger as a society as a result of that, and I really think that our country is blessed in that way, and I think that what we have just seen with the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell is an example of how this country works, and how we will turn this challenge into a strength and become what our country was meant to be.